Southwestern Arkansas contains a geologic wonder that attracts treasure hunters from across the country.
Crater of Diamond State Park is the only place within North America that we're aware of where you can actually go to and search for diamonds in their original volcanic source and keep anything you find.
The thrill of the hunt, trying to find a diamond, it's pretty incredible. So I'm still at it, and I've found 33 diamonds so far.
Diggers of all ages and skill levels searched throughout the 37.5 acres of Arkansas dirt that was once an active volcano in hopes of finding one of these ancient stones.
Diamonds were formed between 80 to 120 miles below the surface of the earth. At that depth in the upper mantle, the special combination of heat and pressure formed diamonds out of carbon crystals. And there they stayed for several million years until about 106 million years ago. At that point, there was an eruption here in southwest Arkansas that allowed the magma to escape from the upper mantle, and it carried diamonds along with it and preserved many of those all the way to the surface.
These eroded volcanic remnants are hunted and frequently found by park visitors.
So before I even start to dig, I walk around the park and look for good concentrations of gravel. It had just rained a lot last night, so the rain washed a lot of dirt and gravel into certain areas. So I'm looking for what I think would be a good place to start digging.
You can do anything from walking and just kind of surface searching for diamonds to using screens, buckets, shovels, and actually digging dirt and sifting it through a series of screens to find diamonds in the gravel.
The field where visitors dig is plowed almost monthly to keep the soil loose and make the diamonds easier to find. This is where the hunt begins.
Always try to shovel more gravel than silt. This is light silt. You're not going to find a diamond in this. So you need to dig a lot deeper to find concentrations of gravel, or even right here, there's a fairly good amount of gravel that you can kind of scrape off of the top.
Once you've dug your gravel, you can go through it at the park or at home, or you can wet sift. If you're a beginner, the park gives demonstrations on how to do this.
But just starting off, what people do usually is take their dirt, put it into the screen, fill that top screen up with dirt, and take it into the water. Just start going through the screen by hand. Kind of separating the gravel, getting all the loose dirt out of the top screen. Most diamonds, again, are going to fall into the bottom. They're not going to be inside of anything. That's one nice thing a lot of people don't realize is diamonds are never dirty. They don't have a natural static charge to them, so they don't stick to mud or dirt or anything like that. They're going to be by themselves usually. So if you have a lot of dirt clods when you dig and put your dirt in that screen, don't worry too much about breaking those up. After you wash all the loose dirt out of the screen set, you'll take the top screen off and you'll notice all the larger gravel kind of stays in this top screen. Again, this is where you hope your diamond's going to be at because it's probably going to be pretty big if it's in this top screen. Usually they'll weigh at least half a carat. But you set this top screen aside, let it dry for a few minutes, work on the bottom screen for most of your time with this process. Again, most diamonds will be smaller. The average found here is 1/4 of a carat, about the size of a kitchen match head. So they're going to go into this bottom screen. Now to find your diamond in here, you've got to do a little bit more work. And the process we call this is rocking, tapping, and turning. So the first step is going to be rocking. You're going to take your screen, set it down in the water, rock it with a quick left and right motion just to roll that gravel up right in the middle of your screen. For step 2, tapping, you're going to pull your thumbs back and you're going to tap it up and down in the water in both hands at the same time. And what that does is it obviously spreads your gravel out, but it also sends the heavy gravel to the bottom center. And so you're separating it from the lighter gravel using this natural process. For step 3, you'll turn it 1/4 of a turn, just switch sides, and then do all 3 of those steps 8 to 10 times. Rocking, tapping, and turning to concentrate that heavy gravel. This is what makes wet sifting more successful, is the amount of gravel that you can go through at one time. Now, after 8 to 10 repetitions of rocking, tapping, and turning, the last thing you'll do is tap your screen out again just to spread that gravel back into a flat layer. Let it drain for a few seconds. You'll notice the water kind of runs out of one corner of your screen there. And then you're going to flip your screen over on a flat surface. Again, just like a cake, over and down. And hopefully see concentration of color right in the middle there. So 9 out of 10 times with this method, if you find it, if you dig a diamond up, it's going to be in this colorful concentration where all the rusty red color gravel is, all the white. So that's what you look through when you're wet sifting. You can look over it for the shine that the diamond will have. You can take your gravel and re-sift it if you want to. You can take it home with you. One unique thing about this park is we do allow you to take gravel home after you sift it out, and about half of our diamonds are actually found at home when people take gravel with them. So that's a special thing you can't do just anywhere.
If you're lucky enough to find a diamond while digging at the park, you can take it to the park office to have it authenticated.
Most of the people, when we register their diamonds, what we do is we give them a card that has their name on it. It says they have found a diamond from here. It'll say the diamond's weight, and it'll give a color. Those colors that we give are white, brown, or yellow.
You may not find a diamond when you visit Crater of Diamond State Park, but it's not hard to dig up some fun.